What is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Borderlands 3 video. Today we're going to be going through what the current meta, top tier, best in slot, whatever you want to call it, weapons are for each of the categories in Borderlands 3 right now. Guys, if you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to the channel or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week. And otherwise, let's get straight into this video. So the first weapon up on the list is the pistol, the LIGHTSHOW. This is a particular favorite of mine. It is a Vladov pistol that has a very unique circular weapon spread when fired. Can come in a variety of flavors and anointments. The anointment that I would look for is consecutive hits, but it's also just as good on Zane with a Sentinel Cryo. This weapon can drop from Lacerdact in DLC 3 in the Obsidian Forest. It is a very strong pistol. There are honorable mentions for pistols like the Prompt Critical. However, the LIGHTSHOW is just best in slot right now. For the next category, it's assault rifles, and no surprise here that it is the MONARCH assault rifle. This weapon absolutely smacks, can come in a ×4 or a ×8 variable. My personal preference is the ×4 because you reload much less. In terms of anointments, a Sentinel Cryo is really good for Zane. However, consecutive hits works on absolutely everybody, and when combined with the Pearl, it is really strong. You can get this weapon from Kilovolt in Lectra City on the planet of Promethea. Now, the farm is not pretty, but you can get this weapon in multiple flavors, and it is seriously powerful. Next up, we have one of my favorite weapons. It's the Flipper, the Maliwan SMG. Now, this SMG is absolutely amazing. It can spread its pellets and increase up to a number of, I think, is 9. Can come in a variety of different flavors, and not to mention, if you get it with next 2 mags, you can add a lot of different elements into just one trigger pull. It is super powerful. This weapon drops from Minosaur in the Blood Sun Canyons. Again, a DLC 3 item. It is very good. Magazine size is excellent, and it would be right at the top of my list. Next up, we have the shotguns. Now, honorable mention to the Hellwalker, which has been buffed like an insane amount. However, top of the pops here is the FACEPUNCHER. Now, the FACEPUNCHER, if you don't know, does melee damage through your FACEPUNCHER, and melee damage has been buffed to high heaven. Couple that with the addition of the Guardian rank Groundbreaker, and oh my god, does this smack. It's particularly good on Amara, but as you can see from other builds that have popped up now, you can make use of Groundbreaker, and the FACEPUNCHER is a worthy addition to anybody's arsenal. In terms of where it drops from Mordok the Anointed on the Floodmore Basin, and is definitely one to go and farm for. Next up on the list, we have the Plaguebearer rocket launcher. Now, this was a huge toss-up between the Backburner and the Plaguebearer. However, the Plaguebearer just has so much more applications than just boss farming. This rocket launcher, basically you skim the ground with it, and its projectiles will spin out and hit multiple enemies, auto tracking. It is exceptionally good. Look out for a consecutive hits version of this weapon. It will absolutely smack people. In terms of where it drops from Warden on Eden 6 in the Anvil. It's not a particularly difficult farm, and definitely worth the time invested. Finally on the list, we have the Complex Root. Now, this sniper is a Maliwan sniper, and it has a special ability in which when you fire it, the pellets split out at 45-degree angles and can hit people for splash damage. You may have seen this weapon be absolutely abused in the hands of Moes and anybody that does bonus splash damage, because it can not only just wreck the enemies, it can actually kill you as well. It does an insane amount of damage. This weapon can drop from Larney Dixon in Ashfall Peaks, and is definitely worth the time invested. Guys, that's it for today's video. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise, I'll catch you on the flip.